Hey guys, Melissa Dodge here. I am a certified health coach with Alethea Integrative Medical, and I wanted to chat with you today about exercise and kind of some pitfalls that we tend to fall into and maybe why I don't always recommend it. I'm wearing my kids' wrestling sweatshirt right now. Thinking about high school, right? When we did all the things, we were busy. I've been running all day for my kids in high school. They've got things all night long. They've got wrestling and basketball and swim team and drama, and they're in the play this spring, and they're always moving and they're always doing things. So kind of we graduate high school or we graduate college and we get out of that mode a little bit, and then all of a sudden the pounds start showing up. Maybe we have, we get into jobs where we're sitting all day. The pounds start adding up. We get into more where we're sitting around a little bit more and the pounds start adding up. We start liking higher end things, maybe more higher sugar content or fattier foods, those kinds of things when we go out to eat. And we think we can go and exercise and take all those pounds off, right? We think, well, if I'm eating these calories, I'm going to go work out, burn it, and be good. That's not always the case. And so a lot of times what happens is, one, it's January, right? We're all thinking about all the health things like, okay, we've ate ourselves silly with the holidays and now it's time to, lose the weight. Or we don't have a whole lot going on, so now this would be a great time to focus on our health, right? Like everybody does the January traditions and they start out really strong and then about 3 weeks in, they let it go. So I wanted to share a couple of ideas and thoughts I had about exercise, and we don't have to make it a New Year's tradition. We don't have to make it all structured and make it a super structured, I'm going to work out 5 days a week and I'm going to work out for 45 minutes each day. Let's just talk about some exercise we like to call NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So that means we're moving our bodies. Like when we were kids, we're always running around, we're chasing things, we're doing stuff. We're not sitting all day. If we're sitting all day, let's add some stuff in. Maybe we're getting up and we're doing some squats. Right? Maybe we're at our standing desk instead of our sitting desk. Maybe we're parking really far away. But we're not going to do it until we think about it. And those are things that we need to be proactive about instead of reactive. Like, oh, there's no one here, or there's no spots left, so I got to park all the way over here. How about choosing to park really far away and walk? First of all, mentally, what does that do for you? Does that change how you feel about it? If you come into a situation and you think, oh, I just hope there's a spot up close, and then there isn't one, and then we have to walk and we're just mad about it, and we're like, oh, it's so crowded, there's nowhere to park. Or we're going into it with, I get to park far away because I get to walk. I get to add in my extra steps. It's a total change in your mindset, and it totally will affect how your day goes, because as you go into wherever you're going, you're already in a more positive mindset. So that's kind of one thought process, is this non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT. We want to be neat with what our movement looks like, our habit of motion. And another thing we want to think about is, how are we incorporating it? Are we sitting for 8 hours a day thinking, okay, I don't have to do a lot of movement because I'm going to go work out for an hour tonight? That actually is not super healthy for our bodies, because we're putting it all into one time period. And then so throughout the day, we're doing less work. It's kind of like we're going to eat more now because I'm going to eat, I'm going to go on a diet in January and then do less. Well, that doesn't work either, right? We know that doesn't work. So let's talk about maybe, incorporating exercise, but let's do it in a smart way. So first of all, we don't want to change our diet and change our workout routine at the same time. Our bodies are not designed to have all of these changes, all these stress factors on our body. We all know cortisol gets released, right? And that helps us not lose weight. That actually helps us keep the weight on. And so it's going to do the opposite effect. That was my major, weakness when I was trying to lose weight in the past, was I would just get gung-ho and like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. I have it written down all pretty. I have it on my planner. Every minute I was going to do it. And then I'd get tired of it, first of all. Second of all, it would not work. I didn't see the results I wanted because I was too busy being stressed by trying to follow a really structured plan. I was too busy being stressed by changing the food my body was eating and changing the exercise. Exercise is actually breaking down things to build things up. We're doing a lot in our bodies. And so when we're trying to do a lot in our bodies and our mind, it doesn't all work when we do it all at once. So we want to do it slowly. So if you're looking at changing your routine, let's look at one thing at a time. What is most important to you right now? Maybe it is exercise. Maybe it is your nutrition. Maybe it is your mindset. So let's pick one and go down that road for a few weeks. Then we're going to add the second one and we're going to go down the road for a few weeks. Then we're going to add the third one and go down the road for a few weeks. Okay. So write down your full list of all the things that you want. And then pick the strongest one, because that's going to be what's going to get you through, is make it consistent. And we're going to keep building on it. And if you want some recommendations, I'm happy to help on what that would look like for you. Everybody's different. Everybody needs different things. Going back to what I said about, sitting all day and working out for 45 minutes, that is great if we're also intentional throughout the day. We want to be at a point where we have our nutrition on point, that we have the energy for the day. We want to be on point that by the time we get to our workout, we're feeling good and it is helpful to us mentally and physically. So if we're doing it just to lose weight, that doesn't really work. If we're doing it because it's part of our routine, it's something that we've added in and built into our system, then it's going to work and it's going to increase lots of things for you. And it's going to make all the systems in your body work better, but we have to do it in the right way. So just wanted to share a few things about what that is. And, so first we're going to move slowly, right? We're going to just kind of move slowly around. We're going to build stuff in maybe once an hour. My husband, who's Dr. Dodge, is going to share more about that as well this week. But let's talk about adding movement into our day. Would love for you to comment with one thing that you're going to do that's a neat exercise. So it's not exercise, but it's still going to get you going. It's going to get your blood flowing. Maybe it's stretching. Maybe it's parking far away. I would love to hear your ideas on what you're going to do. I know I'm going to go into the mindset of I'm going to park far away and walk. Okay, that's going to be one of my things that I'm doing. And it's already something that I already incorporate. So I can even add another one in because I'm already doing one of them. And then I want to hear, if you're already at the point of like, I need to choose my big rock that I want to fill my schedule with. Is it going to be nutrition? Is it going to be mindset? Or is it going to be exercise? So would love to hear from you what you're working on. And if you ever want help, let me know. And I'm here to chat it up. I've got lots of stuff on our website, alethea.md. We are offering a major gift this month only. So 2 ways. If you're looking to be a new patient with us, we're actually offering for this month only 12th month free. So new members that are coming in and they're a patient of our practice, they are going to pay a membership fee and they're going to get the 12th month free. If you're a new client with our health program, you're going to get $75 off your first order. And then you're also going to get $100 off your second order, around that, depending on what you end up ordering. So that's pretty cool. I love that. Super excited about January and helping you guys get started. Thanks.